Hi children, good morning to one another. This is Sudharan. Today I am going to discuss you about the topic is matter around us. Okay, it is the first lesson for the 9th class students. Students, listen carefully. If you learn this perfectly and read the textbook perfectly, it will be easy for you for the 10th class also. The basics are from 9th class only, the basics. Okay, so listen carefully and read the textbook also carefully. Okay, now going into the lesson, the topic is matter around us. What is meant by matter? Anything that has mass, anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Anything that has mass and occupies space matter. Okay, anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Mass is nothing but a weight. Mass is nothing but a weight. If you observe in your surroundings, almost all things are made up of a matter. Suppose if you take this blackboard, blackboard is also a matter. Okay, here tube light, bulb, okay, bench, chair, pen, book, chalk piece, duster, all the things which are surrounding in your kitchen or in your bedroom or in your dining hall, all things are made up of a matter only. Okay, here the matter is made up of a tiny particles. The matter is made up of a tiny particles. Okay, here the matter exists in three states. The matter exists in three states, that are solid, liquid and gas. Okay, the matter exists in three states, that are solid, liquid and gas. Suppose if you see in your surroundings, all things are either solid or liquid or gas. If for example solids like bench, table, chair, book, pen, utensils, tables, book, okay, TV, mobile, all things are example for solids. For liquids, if you see for the liquids, milk, water, okay, oil, cool drinks, etc. all are example for liquids. And for example for gases are, if you see outside we will breathe oxygen, we will release carbon dioxide. Both the carbon dioxide and oxygen are gases. In the same way nitrogen, helium, neon, argon, so many types. Okay, they all are also example for gases. They all are example for gases. Example for solid, liquid and gas. For solid, table, book, chair, TV, mobile. These all are example for solids. For liquids, water, oil, milk, drinks. For example for gas, helium, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide. These all are example for gases. Okay, these all are example for gases. Okay, here water is the best example. Water is the best example which can exist in three states. Okay, water can exist in both the three states. Water can exist in solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. Example for solid state is ice, and liquid is water, and gaseous state is water vapor. Okay, here ice is the example for solid state. For water is the example for liquid state, and water vapor is the example for gaseous state. This is interchangeable. We can convert from one state to another state. See, Ice on heating, what will happen? Water. Water on heating, water vapor. Water or vapor on cooling, water. Water on cooling, ice. Okay, water on cooling, ice. Okay, the conversion of water to water vapor is called evaporation. The conversion of water to water vapor is called evaporation. And water vapor to water is called condensation. Evaporation, condensation. See, what is meant by evaporation? The conversion of water into water vapor is called evaporation. Next, the conversion of water vapor to water vapor to water is called condensation. This both evaporation and condensation is taking in the water cycle. What is meant by water cycle? You know, the water cycle is necessary for the rainfall. Okay, here the continuous process of evaporation and condensation is taking place in the water cycle. Okay. Is there any other example which can exist in 3 states? Most probably no. If you see a coconut oil, the coconut oil is in which state? Liquid state. If it is cooled to 10 degrees below, what will happen? It will become a solid. It is converted into solid state. Okay. Coconut oil. It is in which state? Liquid state. If we cool, what will happen? It is converted into solid state. It is converted into solid state. If we observe a naphthalene bulb, okay, if the naphthalene bulb is in which state? Solid state. The naphthalene bulb is in solid state. What will happen if we expose, if we keep outside for a few days? It will evaporate. It will evaporate. Okay, it is converted into vapor state. It is converted into vapor state. The conversion of solid into vapor directly is called sublimation. Is called sublimation. Okay, once again see. The conversion of solid state to vapor state directly without converting into liquid state. So it is called sublimation. It is called sublimation. Okay, it is called sublimation. Now going to see the properties of the matter. Properties of matter. First property, shape and volume. First property is shape and volume. If you consider a shape of a solid, if you take a book and pen, if you take a one book and pen, they are both a solid in state. If you kept in any container, they will not change their shape. Okay. They will not change their shape. What if you drop the both book and pen in the ground? Is there? They will not flow. Okay, they will become rigid. Suppose if you take this book, if you kept in a bench, is it change its shape? No. If you drop down, is it change its shape? No. So here solids have definite shape and definite volume. Definite shape and volume. Okay, understand? Now see again explaining. First take the example is for solids. Here the book is in a which state? Solid state. Okay, if you kept a book in this in bench or in a beaker, what will happen? The shape of the book will not change. In the same way, if you drop the book down, what will happen? It will flow? No, it remains rigid. So the solids have definite shape and definite volume. Next, liquids. If you take a liquid means water. I pour the water in the bottle. So it has the shape of the bottle. If I pour the water in the beaker, it has the shape of the beaker only. So it has no volume is shape is different. Here I take half liter of water. Liter means volume is same, but the shape of the here it has the shape of the bottle and it has the shape of the glass beaker. Okay, so the liquids have not have definite shape. Not have definite shape, but have volume. But have volume. Ma, see, again I am explaining. I take a water in a bottle. I take half liter of the volume. Okay. Here the volume remains same, but the shape of the water will change from a bottle to beaker or in a test tube. If I pour in a test tube, the shape of the water is test tube. If I pour in a glass beaker, the shape of the water is glass beaker. If I pour in a bottle, the shape of the water is bottle. Okay. So liquids not have definite shape but have definite volume. If you consider, okay, if you consider gas, you know the CNG and LPG. CNG means compressed natural gas. CNG means compressed natural gas. LPG means liquefied petroleum gas. We know that CNG used in the cars and LPG used in our house for cooking purposes. If we observe, we can see the LPG cylinders in small 5 kgs and 15 kgs. Here the LPG has the gas has no definite shape and definite volume. Okay, in the small cylinder also they can fit a 5 kgs. In the small, okay, they can fit for the heavy weight. So the gases have no definite shape and definite volume. No definite shape and definite volume. Okay, thank you.